So here we are, the four hallux of the apocalypse, going down to the relay. Well, it's interesting. This is some sort of symbolism. Black, 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 white. So anyway, it's been snowing lightly all afternoon, enough to actually have it stick on the ground. It's a little breezy to quite breezy, depending on where you are. And it's dark. So all the perfect elements that you need for a relay. Here we are at the actual venue, and you can see what the snowfall was like, and the wind was blowing, and you can see the flags whipping in the wind. This is not any of our group, but it just shows you what the venue was like, and you can see this person swimming breaststroke down her 25 meters. Everyone was just so into it. There were so many people. There was so much chanting and singing and backslapping and well-wishing and beer quaffing afterwards and even some before. Generally, it was just a great time. There were actually lots of South Americans there, Chileans and Argentinians. This woman here was actually the first person in the relay. She's Estonian, though she lives in Miami, mostly. But we got our picture taken with her because she was the prime mover of this whole event. This woman is named Barbara Hernandez, and she was a Chilean. She is a Chilean swimmer. She's a killer swimmer. We watched her in the 450. We watched her in the 200. She won her category in both. Just really, really a fast swimmer. I was able to speak to her in Spanish, which I think she appreciated. And she actually gave my dad and me patches from Chile. Apparently that's the thing. You bring patches, you trade them around. So this is us, actually. So this is Duncan. There goes Duncan, man. Starting right now, swimming towards me. He realized that very quickly that swimming breaststroke was not going to do it. So he switched to head-up crawl, which is actually really difficult. But it's great. You can see the illuminated lane lines with the LED light strips underneath. He was, at this point, quite happy to get there. He runs right into Mom. So there's Beth taking off. I didn't realize it, but the hat she's wearing is really funny because apparently there was nothing in the rules that you had to wear a hat, either a swim cap or a lot of people wear wacky hats of one sort or another. So this the person who was monitoring the lane, this person right there with that vest on, she said, "No, you have to wear a hat," and gave Beth her hat, made her wear it. I was wearing a swim cap. You know, so that's Beth tagging out, and now my dad is swimming down towards us. Duncan is now filming, so I'm not responsible for this cinematography. So there's my dad coming down. It was, back to the pool. There he is. Dad swimming breaststroke. It was actually it was really cool. I mean, it was cold, it was windy, the decking was snowy and slick because, of course, every person who got out added water to the deck, which then froze on. It was quite interesting. And so what I did is now they give you a signal, you get in the water so that when the person touches, then you can take off. And I tried to swim a little faster, a little faster stroke turnover than I had done in the 200. And then I switched to butterfly right there and swam down to the, I think this woman was from Argentina. And that was it. I mean, it went really fast, but man, you got out, and I tell you, it was cold. But here's the great thing. Afterwards, they had what they built is the world's biggest sauna in a tent. There were 6 wood-burning stoves. So these 2 women, the one on the left is Helen, the one on the right is Beth. And they are 2 of the women that I'm swimming with in the relay tomorrow on Saturday. They are, like I said, and then the other third person, Lee, is all from the UK. And so they needed a guy in their relay, and they happened to meet me, and I happened to join in. So the great thing is you can stay in this sauna as long as you want afterwards. There were lots of people who've been hanging out for hours. And then after the sauna, right outside of the sauna, of course, what do you do when you get out of the cold swim? You go into a cold
he has
tub
gone straight in.
because that's how we roll.
Oh, yeah,
And so
he's in there.
this, I
Come on, Helen.
mean, literally, this
Swim, lad,
water
swim
has
in.
a little bit of ice
Yeah,
on
go on
top
then.
of it, so the water's like
Get your
33,
face in.
33 degrees or so.
I mean, that is
So
really swimming
Duncan
that.
went,
I mean,
there's,
you don't get your face in, that's
and
not
then
really
this
swimming
woman
a
over here
lap.
is named Helen, and then I'm going,
Whoa! Whoa!
and here's where,
She's making it look
I'll be
cool.
quiet.
Right, come on, you know.
Just keep your hands out, Karoo.
Get in, Karoo. And stop being a wuss, Karoo. Your tattoo, is it? It's a bit like Green Day, right?
Oh,
Green Day?
Green Day, the band?
Yeah.
What about them?
They're coming to Wembley in July. I'm well excited. Anyway.
shaky.
The last time I was
random-
near Wembley, it was 1984.
Oh, wow.
You weren't born
I
yet,
wasn't
right?
alive then. Yeah, I wasn't. Now you've
was
got
over
some
at high
really
school, too.
random commentary on your video
Oh.
now. I'm okay actually. I'm gonna video. Get his butt. Oh yeah, get your butt. Helen wants to get your
and
butt.
then finally, this is us on the way home, Duncan and Dad on the walk home, sporting the two jackets that Allie and Chris were so kind to lend us. So that's our story. We're sticking to it.